Hey guys, welcome to Let's Play Super Meatboy. I'm gonna let this first cutscene roll, and then I'll get into the introduction. Alright guys, so this is probably the greatest platformer ever made, and I would not give that title to a game lightly, but this game is just, it's fantastic. And I've been wanting to play it. I wanted to do live commentary on this, which is what I'm going to try and do. And I'm pretty confident we can get through, well, definitely the forest, definitely the hospital. Once we hit hell, we might have some problems, but yeah, I'm going to try and do this live commentary. I've never seen it done before, so we'll see how it goes. And let's just jump into the forest. There's going to be another cutscene right here, so let's watch this. Alright, so essentially, this is going to just be the tutorial. Good deal. Ooh, it's been a long time. I can feel the rust already. I never beat this game, but I did play some of it, and I remember being better at it than this, so this is a problem. But anyway, these early levels are just showing us that we can jump. Whoops. We can also die. So we can just essentially jump a great distance, and it'll show replays at the end of each level. But anyway, I'll let those play later on. Anyway, there's also these bandages you can get right here, and those will unlock characters and things like that, so it's good to try and pick those up if it is possible. However, that's the easiest one there is in the game right there. They're gonna get a lot harder from here on out. Anyway, let's move on. So, anyway, oh, there's also these warp zones. I guess I'll go in here, why not? Okay. So, these only show for a limited period of time, so you have to actually get to them fast enough in order to get inside of one. It won't always work. And then the difference about here is that, okay, so you see there's a bandage way out there, which is in a pretty, essentially it's just like, guess and check. Man. Okay, let's get up here. Oh man. It's been a long time. This is bad for us. So, we got the bandage, but the thing is, you can't die, or else you won't get it. And I'm pretty sure you actually have to get through all 3 levels in order to be considered as actually getting the bandage. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm already sweating. This is a bad sign? Okay. So, and a warp zone always has 3 levels. Excuse me. Okay, so here you can see it's not safe to jump down there just yet. But what I'm going to try and do, I'm actually going to land right here. Oh, that worked out perfectly. And then I'm going to jump. Oh, man. Okay, so this game's difficulty is ramping up quite handily. Okay. It's making me sweat, man. Oh! Okay. Like this. And then like that. Oh man, I cannot believe it. So, anyway. Oh, we didn't A+ the first level. Let's do that really quick here. Hopefully. Oh, I failed miserably. Okay, I'm gonna kill myself. You can also die by going off the edge, so it's good that I showed that off. Anyway, there's an A+. So we're gonna go back to the map now. Anyway, what an A+ does is it unlocks the Dark World version, which I'll get into in a minute. But anyway, let's just... I kind of want to just do a playthrough of the forest without, you know, getting the warp zones, because those are going to slow us down and prevent us from getting A+'s on a lot of the levels. So anyway, and it, well actually it doesn't count the level as beaten if you jump in the warp zone. You actually have to beat the level. But anyway. So yeah, this first world is not that terrible. It gets difficult. Well, as you can see, they're already introducing some of the elements that you're going to see throughout this entire game. But these are just stationary saw blades right now. It's not that big of a deal. Here we go. And they'll give you like scary jumps, but honestly, a lot of this game is like the mental blockade. So now we see a new element. This bandage is just not nice. Okay, so I'm gonna try and get it. See if we can do that. So what you gotta do is somehow, I don't remember how I got this one then. Okay, I'm gonna ignore that bandage for right now, and we're gonna come and get that later on. So yeah, there you see one of the more difficult, well maybe not one of the more difficult bandages in the forest, but it's definitely, it's not easy. Not easy to get that one. Anyway, so yeah, they've got these disappearing blocks, and they're not that big of a deal once you get used to them. They're gonna be a big deal later on, but right now, they're just trying to show you what's going on. This level is where a lot of people hit a wall, and I'm gonna ignore that bandage as well. As you can see, I just sort of jumped right through there because it's kind of like a mental block. A lot of these levels, it just seems like they're impossible until you do them, and then you're like, oh, that wasn't so bad. Or maybe it was so bad, but you finally did it anyway. So there's another warp zone over there. I'm not going to get it. I'm just going to go through basic forest. 101. This bandage actually will get, because it's not that big of a deal. As I probably, okay. Serves me right. Oh, it's not a big deal, guys. Oh my god. I will still get it though, because I said I would. So, some stupid deaths early on. This is bad. Bad for everything. Okay, I know I can do this. There we go. That was hard. And, I want to replay this level. Okay, why? Good. And the reason I want to do that is because I'd like an A+. A+, please. Cool. Was that an A+? I don't know. Should have paid attention. Shouldn't have I? Oh well. Anyway. Good, A+. So anyway. Yeah, once you get past the mental block on a lot of these levels, you'll be fine. It's just like a matter of fearing death, because you're gonna die a lot. And like, look how fast the respawn time is. There's two things that are really good about this game. One is that the controls are as perfect as you can get them. I mean, it never feels like, it's never like, oh, the controller screwed me up. It's always like, wow, I messed up myself. So that's nice. Did I not get an A+ on that level either? That's awkward. But anyway, so you're gonna die a lot. It's not a big deal. And like, when you respawn, the music doesn't reset, which is also pretty important because it keeps the energy going, really, is what it does. Okay, so now we have a moving saw blade on a circular movement pattern. Whoops, A+, okay, good. Alright, and now, this is really the level where it's like, wow. You can get through it, once you figure out you can get through it super easy, it's not a big deal, but a lot of people will get scared and they land on, actually let's replay this, because you can actually do it, I'm pretty sure you can just do this in one, whoops, I'm saying you can do this in one jump, maybe not, I thought you could just do it, okay, whatever. So yeah, a lot of people get scared on that level and try to go like one platform to the next, and that, you know, screws them up, and I remember I'm saying a lot of people, that happened to me, so don't feel bad, it's happening to you. This you can also make in one jump. So like, really, strategy for just getting decent at this game at first, always hold the run button down, no matter what you're doing. I'm always running right now. I've never taken my finger off the trigger. I'm using a gamepad and trigger is run. Of course. I'm gonna get this band-aid as well. It's one of the easier ones, believe it or not. So yeah, what we're gonna do is get that band-aid. That wasn't that painful, was it? Alright. So anyway, yeah, I'm always holding run, no matter what I'm doing. And here, this is just a matter of like believing that you can make it, to be honest. And doing it and not being afraid. So there's another bandage for us. More deaths than I would have liked. But anyway, so yeah, wow, I did an A+ in these? That's embarrassing. My goodness. Alright, I'm not gonna make you guys watch that, but I'm just gonna A+ that off camera. It's not a big deal. So anyway, here's our first boss, Little Sucker, so another cutscene coming up. Enjoy. Oh man, we're started. Okay, well, that was awkward. I was not... Thought it was gonna last a little longer than that. But anyway, yeah, this one... So this is really where I'm saying you just gotta keep on running, because it's not a big deal. You're gonna die a lot. Don't worry about it. Oops. Now this is unfortunate, that this level is a little bit longer than most, and I swear I pressed jump there. Okay. So, yeah, the boss levels can be pretty tricky. To be honest, they can be a bear. But, you know, it's doable. There you go. And so, like, just always hold run, pretty much, is my first. That is like Meatboy 101. Almost always. When you're new, always hold run. There's gonna be a couple scenarios later on when you get to, like, maybe the Salt Factory, I guess, where you don't need to, like, there's a certain, like, jump you need to perform, but you won't need that for quite a while, so just getting used to his speed and how he accelerates when he jumps, and what happens when, like, if you make a wall jump, how you flick the trigger of, like, your movement, if you're use a gamepad. That's, okay, so Meatboy 101, use a gamepad. I won't talk over the cutscene. Well, that was depressing. So anyway, here's your stats at the end of the level. And so, yeah, as you can see, there's 20 bandages. There's always 20 bandages per world. And we'll get some of those later on. But anyway, I love how the boss, you know, has a white flag next to it. Anyway, and so then it just directly takes you to the next world. I recommend, so yeah, I was gonna say, use a controller. And just always hold run for the first 2 worlds at least. You probably just want to hold run the whole time. Get used to how he's jumping around, how he wall jumps, depending on what you're doing with your movement stick. So yeah, I'm going to show the Dark World really quick. I don't recommend going to the Dark World at first, because it's much harder. I would just go to, like, natural progression would be Forest, and then the Hospital, and then maybe the Dark World of the Forest, something like that. Anyway, so you can see these 3 levels. 15, 7, and 10. I did not actually A+ them, so when I go to the Dark World, they're locked. And I'll just show off, like, okay, let's just look at Dark World 1. This one's not that big of a deal, because the space is really small, so there's not that many evil things they can do. But look what they did. Like, remember what World 1 looked like? This is what they did with that limited amount of space they gave themselves, right there. There's no benefit to A+ing the Dark Worlds, as far as I know anyway, but it's just like bragging rights. So anyway, yeah, remember these early levels? There was actually pretty much almost no way to die on them, and yet they found all of these horrible things they could make additions to it to make it just super dangerous for you. So anyway, that's why I'm saying this is much harder than the Hospital, and I actually want to redo that, because I want that band-aid. So yeah, some of the bandages are in the Dark World. Not everything is in the Light World. Some of them are in the warps, like you saw. Oops. And this one's really not that bad. You just gotta get that jump right, and you're good to go. But anyway, yeah, they're gonna get worse. And then this level, as you remember this level, there was no way to die on it as well, as far as I remember. But now look at all these saw blades they just added in there. Anywhere that there was a place you didn't actually need to touch, there's now a saw blade. So that's why I'm saying, if you jump right into the Dark World, be prepared for failure. It's going to be pretty rough. And like this kind of jump, I don't even know if you can, I don't remember what you're actually supposed to do there. I think there's a way you can go, like, outside. Whoops. Pretty sure there's a way you can go outside that makes it Whoops. I keep doing that, and I don't mean to. Yeah, I don't know if you probably can make that jump, but I'm pretty sure if you want your life to be better, what you do is... Man, I'm so rusty. It's crazy. Anyway. Okay, yeah, exactly. That's what I was trying to do right there. So there you go. Anyway, so this has just been a quick showcase. Oh, and then there's levels like this, which this one's not that bad because you can still see what's going on, but they get terrible. So anyway, it kicks you out whenever there's a blocked one. So I haven't A+ this yet, and yeah. So this is we'll pick up with the hospital episode 2. So see you guys then. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, like it. If you didn't like it, try something new and like it, or don't like it. You know, free will and all that stuff. See you guys next time.